Oh, greetings, family. I hope everybody's doing great. You know, the world has now become like a Netflix. From Israel to Iran, Iran to Qatar, and from Iran to everybody just they collect anyhow. Anyway, lovely people, we have interesting stories around us here. If today's your first time, be part of the family, okay? This is Official Survivor Family, the voice of the new Africa emerging with pride and dignity. Yeah, accuracy. Lovely people, COVID-19 is in Ghana. COVID is back in Ghana. So we have three stories that we are going to talk about. COVID-19 is solidly in Ghana right now. And also protests in Kenya. Our people in Kenya are dying. The Kenyan police this time, they've disappointed all of us. And fill you in with whatever is happening there. Ruto is not listening, all right? And we go to Burkina Faso. In Burkina Faso, there is a particular man there who is become a shield to Captain Ibrahim Traoré. His name is now out, and details about him is out. You know, anytime there is a plot to overthrow the government, it is flop. Anytime there is assassination attempt, it is flop. Who is behind it? I have all the detail for you. I told you, here in this house, we don't go with rumors. All right, so let's get right into it. But before that, advice from Tinubu. We may be hungry, or we can manage our hunger. Let me play something to you.
You don't commit abortion after the baby is born. That's murder.
Quote of the day or quote of the year. All right, maybe he will pull out another one, but for now we have the quote of the year. All right, so lovely people, let's get right into it. Now COVID-19 just arrived in Ghana, and there's a lot of people are worried. So let me give you the details. The update from Joy News, one of our mainstream media, trusted media house in Ghana. This case appear in one of our university, the University of Ghana, and they issue the COVID-19 resurgence alert. According to the update here, it says that the University of Ghana Health Rate has issued a fresh COVID-19 resurgence alert, signaling concerning cases and a need for precautionary measures. The notice was actually given on Monday, June 23rd. So one of the things that happened is that they detected some people, some of the cases came aboard, detected that some people, are battling with sicknesses and some things are going wrong some way in their body. And they found out that COVID-19 has attacked the student. And we are not talking about how do you call it? Just a normal school that maybe, let's say, 100 students. No. Currently, there's an advice given to the students, the staff, the visitors, and everybody to make sure that they contain that thing in the school. It should not move out of the school and spread across the country. People are afraid already, with this news coming out. The university carry actually huge numbers. We are talking about over 50,000 students and thousands of staff need to be protected in that school, making sure that the virus does not spread across. So in Ghana right now, lovely people, COVID-19 is in Ghana solidly. Even currently in the school, they told them that the public gathering should stop. Students, you cannot gather at one place. Teachers also, you can't gather at one place. I mean, all the staff, everybody should move separately. They are now observing the protocols, the distance, long distance protocols that is scary. But I hope and I believe that this is not going to become a problem, because during COVID season, a lot of things happen. We don't want to go back to that time where, I don't know how this reoccur, but it's been a long time you hear about COVID. Why now? Why COVID coming now? And last time, before it spread, and then we had a quarantine and all these things, lock up in the room. It was from one person to another person, second case, third case, and then before we realize it is all over the cases. So I, together with others in the country, are urging the authorities to do the needful to make sure that this is contained in the university. So lovely people, that is the breaking news that we are having in Ghana. Now let's move to Kenya. Kenya, I said we need to give the giant of Africa. We are taking it from Nigeria. Nigerians don't come for me. You and I. Don't come for me. But we are taking it from Nigeria. We are giving it to the Kenyans. Kenyans are brave. The name of Kenyan youth are solidarity. The name of Kenyan youth are freedom fighters. The name of Kenyan youth are, brotherly love. These people are so connected that if you touch one person, the whole country, they are ready to burn the country. As for them, the Kenyan youth, they are not like Ghanaians, where we defend our parties. No, they defend their country. That's Kenyan youth. Ghana, what happened here is that you see the people defending their party. Even if the party is destroying the country, they will defend the party. So if I'm NDC and NDC is destroying my country, I have the responsibility to make sure that I defend my party. So we prioritize the well-being of our party. We make sure that the country can destroy under the watch of our party. We are cool, so long as it is our party. Kenyans, I even interviewed some on my live session on TikTok. They told me that as for them, forget. Their country is their party. There is protest in Kenya against Ruto last year. It's coming back again because of certain things that went on. But this is it. Somebody will be asking, these people, they voted Ruto. In the history of Kenya, go and check the electoral process. Ruto has a lot of vote from the people because he projected himself as a Pan-Africanist. And when he got on board, honestly speaking, the people have so much high hope in Ruto. He was speaking the Pan-African narrative, Ruto. The Kenyans were fast awakened. The Kenyan youth, they are so awakened, Pan-African wise. So they are looking for a Pan-African to come and take over the country and rule the country, or run the country, or run the affairs of the country. So Ruto projected himself as a Pan-African. And some of us, we defended Ruto those days. And all of a sudden, Ruto is now become a puppet, no longer the Pan-African that we used to be in opposition. The people are now very displeased and demonstration is going on. The first demonstration that happened, and it looked like demonstration is about to go down a little bit, was a man, an activist, taken by the police and then was unalive. According to the people, the police said no. The man hit his head against the wall, the cell wall, and died. The people said no. But autopsy revealed that there is, strangle on the neck, and things revealed that the man was actually unalive. The people begin to protest heavily. And justice is about to be served. The police, Ruto even came in to make sure that the guy is arrested and, prosecution begin. All of a sudden, another policeman just took the life of a standby. According to the story, the man was just standing at the roadside. He said, it's just a standby. He's not even protesting. He's selling nose mask. And the man was not even struggling with the police, lovely people. That's what the problem is. The man was not struggling with the police. All of a sudden, the police, one of them pull out the gun and then fire at the man. And the man lost his life. And now the people are ready to burn the country. Family, honestly speaking, they are ready to burn the country. So far, 16 people have been unalive in this protest. It happened on 25th. Hundreds of people, about 400 people injured in this particular protest. So, according to Al Jazeera, it said at least 16 people have been killed in nationwide rallies against police brutality and government corruption in Kenya. Yes, another 400 people were injured on Wednesday, including protesters and police and journalists. The casualties include people hit by live fire, like live bullet, all right? And also, people were wounded with rubber bullet and were beaten up. And this happened when the demonstrators clashed with the police. You see, Ibrahim Traoré said something last. He said, look, you people, you are calling us and saying that we are military government. Meanwhile, you claim to be democratic. Your people who hit the street protesting against you, you take their life. Your soldiers will take their life. That is a democratic country. If that is democracy you are talking about, then he doesn't want that democracy. Because it doesn't make any sense that anytime people step on the street to protest, exercise their right. This is what you say, this is our right. We should exercise it. When the time comes for us to exercise our right, then our life is in danger. Then what is which? How did we get here? And Ruto should understand the kind of people he's dealing with. He's not dealing with Nigerians and Ghanaians. He's dealing with Kenyans. This youth don't back out. These are people who can smoke, tear gas. What are you talking about? Justice needs to be served. The people are saying Ruto must go again. It is no longer about the police brutality, but they converted it to Ruto must vamoose. Because this is not right. Of late, I was thinking that the Kenya police is a little bit slack, for the Kenyans to protest and do. But it's like the police is giving us a different face this time. It's not like the other one. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. So, I don't understand the reason why in the AES countries, when we see people on the street, they are standing for the government. In the ECOWAS and the African Union, these guys that call themselves democratic nations, especially even West Africa, anytime the people hit the street, it's against the government. The AES have changed the trend. What's the problem? Anyway, lovely people, let's go to Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso has become a region marked by rising threat and foreign interference. In this particular region, lovely people, one man has emerged as a silent but very strong protector of Burkina Faso's sovereignty. His name is Commander Omaru Yabre. The name carry power. Yeah, so that's him on the screen. He is the head of the National State Security Council. While many plots, have aimed to destabilize the country, Yabre, this man, the commander, has stayed in shadows, doing everything possible to stop the threat before they come to life. Before the threat comes, he's always ahead of the game, lovely people. He stood and fight of foreign plot against Burkina Faso. All the plot that we heard about, he has been the mastermind thwarting all this plot. Burkina Faso has faced several attempts to undermine its stability, which we all know, many of which were believed to be organized from abroad. The commander Yabre has played a leading role in, identifying and blocking these plans. It's not just reacting, lovely people. He's staying ahead of the game, always, all the time. Now, among these cases of attempt to destabilize the country, the suspect involved, or the actors, are Nicolas Lena. That's one name. He is the chief of France's intelligence agency. He is also part of the plot, according to the update here. And also, Vasiriki Traoré. It's a very painful thing that he carried the name Traoré. He is the head of the Ivorian intelligence. So you have the head of the French intelligence and the head of the Ivorian intelligence, all of them plotting to destabilize Burkina Faso. That is according to the update coming right now. So anytime these two intelligence come up with their plans to destabilize the country, our commander Yabre, he has a very sharp tactics and always make sure that their plans are uncovered and stop early, even before they come to fruitfulness. So lovely people, he's become a shield in a volatile region. West Africa, honestly, is experiencing instability. Honestly speaking, from Nigeria across, you see that we have instability. Honestly, even in Ghana, just that our securities are top in this angle. I commend them, though. Only Nigeria security is not doing well to help the Nigeria people, which is the reason why these people have infiltrated the system and making themselves look like they are Fulani group, and they are unaliving and causing problem in this region. Now, in all these things, Burkina Faso remain firm, largely due to the professionalism and calm leadership of this particular commander Yabre. Despite the outside pressure and the covert interference, he has not wavered. His work has a clear message, or has sent a clear message, that Africa is no longer open to unchecked foreign manipulation. So his leadership is a new kind of leadership. The commander represents the kind of African security that we need. Smart, strategic, and deeply involved in the activities and the stabilization of his country. So lovely people, this is the man behind the thwarting of all these coup attempts that we have been hearing about. Even as foreign conspiracies are continuing in silence as we are speaking, this man Yabre matched them, boot to boot, to make sure that he thwarted them before they even come to fruitfulness. So this is the man behind the stability, making sure that the enemy doesn't get through. He is the commander in charge, and he's doing his work very well. And it has always been the case. This man has changed the trend. It has been the case of Africa, where you see people coming out, and the next thing they do is that they become so close to the revolutionaries, and what happened next is a history. They betray them. We have the like of Thomas Sankara and Blaise Compaoré. You know, these people will go down in history as betrayers. Even Captain, in the term of Captain Ibrahim Traoré recently, when Akufo-Addo went there, Akufo-Addo went there as a friend. You know, they give the handshake. You know, they want that they have been given this one. And before you realize, the man came back and went to the slave master to report his brother. I mean, these are the kind of people we deal with. They always, first of all, come first with the presidency. But this man seems to change the trend in Burkina Faso. And we hope and believe that it will continue like this for the benefit of the people, for the benefit of the country, and for the well-being of Africa as a whole. And every African, you know, learn from this man that the trend of Africans betraying each other should stop. There's a white man, I forgot the name, which says that if you want to come for Africans, you don't need to step your feet there. Use one of them to betray. One of them, just pay something. The one that is power hungry, give him something and then you are sorted. That trend need to end. We need people like this to champion the revolution. Lovely people, this is all I have for you today. In the next episode, I'm coming with much more stronger, beautiful update. Today, just that we have two sad updates in our discussion, which is the COVID-19 case in Ghana and also the lives that were lost in Kenya. We urge the Kenya authorities to talk to their police security men to allow the citizens to protest peacefully. Don't forget to like the video, all right, and subscribe to be part of the family if you're in case you're not part of the family.